Case, power supply, hard drive, motherboard. Gigabyte. Yeah, welcome, man. Feel free to join my my Discord server as well if you'd like. Exclamation point Discord in the chat will get you a link to come join over there. Okay. We've been waiting for you. That doesn't sound creepy at all. Come into the fold. People are like, ugh. Wait, what? You really haven't am awful dude? What? I'm confused. You really haven't I'm an awful dude. Got it. I figured it out. Alright, 3200 memory. Let's get an 8 gig stick of 3200. What board was that? What board did I buy? Jesus, I am not paying attention. This is an AM4 board. Okay. Processors. AMD. Needs an i5 6500. What is the best Ryzen 5? 1600X? I think a 1600X is better than a 6500. Yeah, 1600X is way better. Alright, we'll get you that. CPU cooling. We'll get you this. Alright, so now we're looking at case, power supply. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm missing something. Case and power supply, motherboard, processor, and RAM, CPU. Oh, video card. Duh. You can technically buy build laptops, but it's a terrible, terrible idea. Don't do that. Building a laptop always turns out bad. GTX 960. Let's go with an RX 470. Gigabyte doesn't make a 470. Yeah, that's definitely the way to go, dude. Looks like Gigabyte only makes one AMD graphics card. That's disappointing. Or a bigger desk. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Total cost, oh, $1,100. I had a $3,000 budget. Crap. Let's get him double the RAM. Does this motherboard have space for a NVMe drive? Yes, it does. NVMe. Alright, so we're going to swap out your storage with an NVMe. Really? Alright. 512... Let's get him that NVMe drive. We'll take out the other storage disk. Oh, do you live in an earthquake area? Oh, the wall mounted, yeah. Definitely would not recommend that for freaking earthquake areas. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy that tool. This is gonna hurt. $8,000 for an auto screw tool. It's gonna make my life so much better. Okay. I don't know what that was. Alright, so Jerome. I'm gonna take this and put it there and build him a pretty good machine. Oh, have you seen Red Eyes? Have you seen my new computer case? It's all exposed. Whoops. Yeah, this is my workstation. Just shove it under there. It'll be fine. You've watched up to episode 17? I think I've got... hold on. I'll look for you real quick. Wow, it's like 12 clicks to get to my videos now. Episode 25 is uploaded. So yeah, you're like 8 episodes behind. I mean, a lot of them aren't out yet, but... Yeah, YouTube's new layout for video creators is complicated. It takes like 3 or 4 menus just to get to my own videos. It's such a pain in the butt. That's bad website design. Good website design, you should have a maximum of 2 clicks to get to anything that you want. Oh, that's... Man, not having to screw anything in is really nice. Oh, I didn't pick up the parts. Derp. Let's put this guy's power supply in first. Broken, so we'll sell that. We'll put this one in. What is that, J. Musio? Musio, maybe? I don't know how I'm pronouncing that. Braided white cables. I'm getting weird pop-ups. So we'll pop this in there. Alright, let's go to braided white. If I can spell. Sleeve braided plain white. Alright. Let's post that. Hey. Wait. View from the bushes. Permission denied. Damn. Well, what it is that there's a video card in here. So if I took that video card out, I would in theory need to put these 2 covers to cover that. So you're always going to have the exact amount of covers necessary to fill every PCI slot. That doesn't happen in real life, and sometimes you have to leave them open. Hey, 5 stars. Man, Athos, you made me nervous when you said that. Oh no, I have an email from Gene. I don't want to open it. Alright, let's put these up here. Let's figure out what's going on with these first. Alright, motherboard. Oh, just having all that auto screw in. Can they actually have keyloggers installed in this game? I don't know. They haven't yet. I mean, granted, I got to the point where I don't click on anything anymore, but... Okay, let's make sure I get that RAM in the right slot. There we go. Power supply. We're going to go with the Corsair 550. Alright, what are you using for storage? Ah! PCI lock. I think that's everything? Did you have a cabling request, Jerome? The fun thing for viewer interaction for when you have lots of money and build action PCs is having votes for what's put in it. I definitely plan on doing that. Don't use used parts. Gigabyte, they're meant to be good. Okay, that's it. So he doesn't have a cabling request. I think we'll go with red, since there's a lot of red on his motherboard. Sleeve braided red. Not that there's going to be much red cabling, but for the few parts that are... No OS... Oh, duh. Alright. Ooh, an i7-8700. Oh, dude. Red Eyes, I mentioned that like 3 or 4 times in the next few videos. Is that I hate how optical drives are just not a thing. It's so disturbing to me. What the hell? Hey, it's the Dynabeard marketing team, remember us? The offer for the free child with a 5-piece still stands. We promise we won't make it weird again. Do you ever think about us? What the fuck? Get out of here. You're making it weird. Can you build me a new computer in 8 days? $3,000, maybe. Can you have this fixed by tomorrow? Get out of here. Whoa. Whoa. The hell was that? Whoa. Can you build me a computer to play Deer Hunter? $5,200. Yes. I don't have $5,200. Gene, I swear to God. I don't know what your grandson's feeding you, but she needs a GTX 1070 or better.
She's gotta play her solitaires and get on the interwebs. What's Foxfire doing?
Hold on, I gotta get online. Oh my God. Okay, so she has a $600 budget for a GTX 1070. That's more than enough. She uses a 1030 right now, so I know her motherboard will support it. Her power supply is a 300 watts, so I need to get her a bigger power supply. Alright, so let's look at graphics cards. 1070. Lowest end 1070. Sorry, let's... Oh my God. Lowest end 1070 is a $510. Yeah, it's not the 2080 Ti as we thought. Yeah, I know, right? I need a 2080 Ti. I don't want to spend more than $300. Gene, you're killing me, lady.
It's her grandson.
Look for used. I mean, I'm also not going to wait forever for it either. No. Alright. Okay. I can get her a 1060 and a Power Sheen 400 for just under $600. How much is the what's the next step up in a Power Sheen? 600. $30 more. No. It's exactly what Gene's been saying, Malik. I muted myself. This is the guy that wants the $5,200 deer hunting computer. $3,000 farm simulator computer. Yo, what's up, short football? How you been, man? Farming Simulator 17 at minimum specs. $426 Ryzen 3 1200. I've been doing all right, man. R9 370. I can definitely get that. And he wants Seagate parts. Easy. Cases. Power supply. We'll go with a 500 watt. And we'll go with the 550 semi-modular. That's fine. Storage. We're going to go with Seagate. We'll get a 1 terabyte drive in there. Motherboards. With that one. Get that. Memory. Processor. Can I just do i7? Let's do the 6700K. That's more than powerful enough. 3 weeks, 5 days until you get your username back. Man, I'm looking forward to it too. Because this interaction we're having is annoying. Just kidding. Alright. Case and power supply. Motherboard, processor, and RAM. I need graphics and CPU cooler. There's not multiple operating systems in this game as far as I can tell. So to answer your question, I don't think so. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 parts. Okay. Oh, you're referring to real life? Oh, yeah, absolutely. You can dual boot all the time. You can have Windows, multiple versions of Windows on different hard drives. You can have Windows and Linux. A hard one to do is Windows and Mac OS. That one's not easy. But it can be done. Windows and Linux is pretty easy. Oh man, I didn't even work on these computers. What the hell? Okay, that's posting. That one's not. No CPU found. Okay. Linux is so easy because it's free? Well, that's not what makes it easy, but yes, it's free. I'm glad I checked this because his time restraint is for tomorrow. I don't know why I took the RAM out. Linux is good. It's got its uses. Ryzen 7 1700X is broke. And another one. Is that the only part he needs? $900! Jesus Christ, man. What's the status of your RAM? Your RAM's good. Okay. Your power supply is good. Your motherboard is good. Your video card is good. Your RAM is good. Everything else should be good. It's just your processor's fried. Actually, what's the best? Let's get you the 1800X. You have a big enough budget. We'll just get you a better processor for $10 more. Yeah, man, you can definitely have 2 different hard drives. One Linux, one Windows. If you're going to do that, though, install... Crud. I'll have to look it up. You need to install one of the 2 OSs first, because it's much easier to dual boot Linux and Windows when one of them is installed first. I think it's Linux. I think you're supposed to install Linux first and then install Windows. Because Windows is much more finicky about dual booting than Linux is. Linux just doesn't give a fuck. It's just like, you got multiple OSs? I don't care. Whatever. Windows doesn't care either. It just wants to be the primary. That's all. And the primary needs to be installed last, which sounds weird. Son of a bitch, I didn't check this machine. Oh my god, I'm so annoyed. That does sound weird? Yeah. What computer is that? Cuddly Vince. Nice. It just went pop. I suspect the motherboard. Can I take that shroud out? Nope. Linux is really customizable, but you have to be careful. It is not user-friendly like Windows is. Ubuntu is not bad. But I mean, it's not on the same level as Windows for user-friendly. It just isn't. Like, if you expect to use it the same way you do Windows, you're going to be upset. Yeah, basically, don't game in Linux. That's a huge pain in the ass. Basically, if you do like a lot of downloading and internet stuff, do that in Linux. Do work in Linux. But tell Cappy to stop slamming doors. It's my upstairs neighbor. Y'all can hear that on the mic? God damn. Alright. So the motherboard is broken. B250M Gaming 5. Cool, now they're going outside to yell at each other. Awesome. Let's make sure the power supply isn't busted. Oh, power supply is good. You don't think I have a noise gate on my mic? I'll need to check, because I do. I may need to adjust its balance. What are they saying? I don't know. They're outside. All I hear is... I'm going to need to tweak my noise gate, because, yeah, it's pretty low. Which one of those computers was really cheap? McQueen Daniel. Oop. You're dual majoring in mechanical engineering and computer science? Ugh. Mechanical engineering sounds awesome, though. I have a friend, or Cody and I have a mutual friend that, did he graduate yet, Cody? Creed? He's taking a really niche version of engineering. You don't think so? Okay. He's got a really niche version of engineering he's doing. It's interesting. I forget how he worded it, but it's basically, it's almost like social engineering workspaces. It's very, very weird. I talked to him for like an hour about it one day, and it's It's like a the way he explained it to me is it's kind of like what he focuses on is he engineers working environments. So like if somebody came to him with a warehouse, he would engineer the most efficient way to set up the machinery in the warehouse so that all the machinery was centrally located, so that the parts of the machinery that need to be operated by humans are kind of in the same area, so humans only have to be in one section, while also making sure that the parts of the machinery that need to be maintained by technicians, it's easy for the technicians to get to them and work on them. Make sure that no human area is in the danger zone of mechanical equipment. It was really interesting. And I mean, there's other stuff too. Like it's the simplistic kind is like designing how stores are laid out and where items are on the shelves for the store, so that it makes it so that customers can easily find what they want without getting annoyed, but still have to travel far through the store in order to pass other items that are like high throughput volume items, so that they buy more product, stuff like that. Planograms. But that's not the part he was interested in. He was more interested in the engineers at IKEA, kind of. But he was more interested in the mechanical warehouse style stuff, he said. Who's this? Lorraine. Can you use some braided white cables? Okay. I mean, braided white cables will look good here. I tend to agree with her. Yeah, isn't that the kind of engineering you do, Athos? Yeah, dude. Shit's vital. Alright, this guy had a motherboard problem. Oh, this is so nice to be able to do that. Oh, I'm so glad I learned that this was a thing. Alright, so... what's the thing? Coming down here to PC parts, and it'll always list only the parts that are for this case. I used to complain that I would work on a case, and I couldn't tell what parts belonged to which person because they didn't all have sticky notes on them. I'm trying to adjust my volume here. Hold on. Testing, testing, testing. Test, test, test. Test, test. That's a little better. I don't know what it is. Slowly but surely, I've had to turn the volume down on my mixer. It's getting louder over time, which is weird. I think it would go the other way. Cuddly Vince, did you have cabling requests? Light gray. Ribbon braided plain light gray. Wait, did he say plastic light gray? She's slowly turning down your gain, master, or volume? No, it's... No, if she's turning it down, I would get quieter. Not louder. Light gray, ribbon plastic. No, I need it to be quieter. It gets louder every time I use it. Alright, boot up. That should be it. Here's Jean's computer. God, Jean, I am so sorry, lady. Alright, let's get this thing, let's get Jean's turned around really fast today. Pull the video card out. Remove the shroud. She waited 2 months last time. Let's not make her wait that much this time. Alright. Power Machine 400 will go in now. She had black braided. We'll remove that. Graphics card, we got her the 1070. That also prevents me from forgetting parts. Besides your knowledge of writing programs, your knowledge of computers in general is close to zilch. That's okay. I'm the exact opposite. You want me to write a program? I've always said this about computer nerds, is there's 3 general areas of computer knowledge. There's hardware, software, and networking. And most computer nerds can learn a lot about 2 of them. And then they just, their brain wires at that point, and then the 3rd one is just like, fuck it. I don't care. Because I know a lot of computer programmers that just don't give a damn about hardware. They're just like, I don't care. I don't have time to learn all that stuff. Alright, this is this lady's. And I'm that way with programming. Like, don't ask me to program. I took programming classes in college, and then I was all like, nope, I don't want to do that. That does not say used. Yeah, it's not saying that it's exclusive, like the people don't exist that like all 3, but it's relatively uncommon. I guess my line of work has kind of pushed me towards hardware and hardware and networking, because that's what I do for a living. Now, I mean, troubleshooting software I do, but I don't really worry about like writing programs. Found this ad on Craigslist. Do you think it's good for $300? Craigslist.org? Is that even a thing? Let me make sure that domain is legit before I click on your link. Oh yeah, apparently that's legit. Okay. I always thought it was .com. Sheboygan? No, that's like New Jersey. Isn't Sheboygan, New Jersey? Is that right? Let's look. Oh no, that's Michigan. Oh, it's Wisconsin. Is that Michigan or Wisconsin? It's hard to tell.
Wisconsin.
It's Wisconsin, okay. i5 7400, 256 gig NVMe, 1 terabyte hard drive for storage, 16 gigs of DDR3000, 500 megawatt, 500 megawatt power supply. Holy shit! Buy that computer now. 500 megawatt power supply. Holy Christ. The case, Windows 10 64-bit, nice. So it's onboard video only. Yeah, it's got DVI and HDMI on the back. Wait, no, it says it's got a video card in it. Or it shows a video card. Did he take the video card out? Because if you look at the back of the case, there's a video card in it. He must have removed the video card. Because that thing's got... Looks like that thing's got 3 display ports and an HDMI on it. What motherboard is that? Looks like the person's keeping the card. That's kind of what I thought. Let me look up this Asus Prime board real quick. Z270. What's the onboard video on that? Jesus. Okay, come on. Blah, blah, blah. GPU. Wow, this website is... Asus's website for this motherboard is designed to sell you the motherboard and not give you information about it. Crap, it sucks. Can I just have a specs list, please? Alright, is there a Newegg? There's a Newegg listing for this board. Alright, specifications. Jesus Christ. Onboard video. Intel HD graphics. I mean... For $300, that's a pretty good... It's a good system. Especially for $300. And it'll work perfectly fine with onboard video. It just won't play a lot of the higher end games very well. Like, you could play stuff like Minecraft with this. No problem. But if you were trying to play like The Witcher 3, you would hurt. That would hurt. So, you'll want to get a video card eventually, but it's not immediately required. Yeah, it's basically it. Buy it and start saving up for a video card. Everything else about the computer is good. You're not into higher end gaming. In that case, what I would say is buy the computer for $300 and use it. And then if you get into a game that starts to struggle, then you can start looking into buying, like, you don't even need a high end video card. Buy like $150 video card. Something that's like 2 or 3 times as good as the onboard video, and it would probably be more than enough for your needs. Drastic Dragon. Yeah, give me a minute. What am I doing? I got sidetracked. Did I put all the parts in this thing? I got storage, RAM, motherboard, processor, cooler, video card, power supply. I think that's it. Bear with me just a sec. What the hell am I going over there for? Email. Have you heard of Seagate? Okay, I put a Seagate hard drive in there. You don't seem to care about cabling. So let's drop in, let's just put black cabling, because that's... Is Fortnite considered a higher end game? If you're okay with running Fortnite at, like, medium quality, then no. me and Cody had the same response. I'm not going to say it's not a low-end game, but it's not a high-end game, no. It's a medium game. That computer could probably play Fortnite, but you'd have to turn your graphics settings down a little bit. But I mean, with like a Fortnite bad. You're thinking of getting a 570? Should be fine. If you get a 570 video card, that should be fine, yeah. You know what this was? She was displeased that even though I put in a Seagate hard drive, it was not her primary hard drive. Wait. I forgot to put it in there. Oh, whoops! I have no idea, Young. No idea. I don't know much about Fortnite. Reload. Nah, I did too much work today. I'll just eat that 4-star. Yum 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 yum. 4-star rating. Yum 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 yum. All right, where's the specs the other guy asked me to make? Drastic Dragon. Can you post those again? I'll build a computer like that just because you asked. Cooler Master V750. Corsair, Arctic Freezer. Oh, Cody posted them again. Okay. Oh, that's a relatively low-end machine. Okay. Do you have a case requirement? Ryzen 3 12. I have one in stock. What the hell? Oh, it's on PC Bay. No case requirement. Okay. A GTX 960. Why is that 1030 here? Get out of here with that. I'll keep the 1TB Seagate drive. We'll sell the 300 watt power supply on PC Bay. Alright. So that'll take care of that inventory. A 1200. 16 gigs of RAM and a GTX 960. Graphics. GTX 960 2 gig. You know what brand it was? It's gonna have to be MSI. How much do you think the parts on Craigslist are worth? I don't know. A little more than 300 bucks. Like I'm pretty confident he's taking a loss on that. Probably he built a computer for one of his buddies who didn't pay up. So now he's just trying to get rid of it. It was a 2 gig card, right? Okay, so we'll go with the 2 gig model. And what was it? 16 gigs of RAM. Okay, so I'll have to pick a motherboard first. If it's a Ryzen, it's an AM4 board. We'll go with Gigabyte just to stay name brand. These two are fake. Go with the cheaper of the boards. This supports 3200. I'll use the Seagate 1TB drive in here. Memory. Did you have a brand on your RAM? And was it 1, 2, or 4 sticks of RAM? To get you to 16 gigs. Two 8 gig sticks. Don't really care about brand. Go with G-Skill Ripjaws. 2 8 gig sticks. Motherboard, processor. I need a CPU cooler for AM4. Unless you have a one you want to get, I'll just go with that one. Lots of brands I can go through for CPU coolers. Okay. Case. You're just stock? Okay. Power supply. I'll use the 300 watt I have in inventory. Actually now. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I've got the 300 watt power supply and the storage drive. Cool. Can you repair my rig? It's a bit of a mystery. Can you get this done quickly? Rejected? Can you build me a $5,000 computer in 8 days that benchmarks to 9077? With dual graphics cards, I can. Do you think it's RAM? Can you have it fixed for me by tomorrow? I'm a Mortoni fanboy. Mortoni RAM. 2133 4 gig stick. Okay, we'll buy that. What's the point of dual graphics cards? The way they work, at least the way SLI works, Crossfire might work differently, so you may have, this may not apply to that. But the way SLI works is the two graphics cards split up your monitor in half. And one graphics card focuses on one half of the screen, and one graphics card focuses on the other half of the screen. It's usually top half and bottom half. So you want the two graphics cards to be the same, if at all possible. You can SLI two graphics cards together that are the same make, but it's preferable that they're the same model. So like you could get two 1080s and SLI them together, like one by NVIDIA, one by Gigabyte and one by MSI, and in theory they should work fine together. But it's much better if you can get two of the exact same make and model graphics cards to SLI them together, because then you're guaranteed that they're gonna be running at the same speed and same frequency and everything. Oh, your two 970s are different models. Yeah, they should SLI together, but if they have different different core frequencies, there might be a visible difference between the top and bottom half of the monitor. Oh, they downclock? They should, actually. Yeah, that's a good point. The faster card will just slow down a little bit. Okay. So yeah, if one's a 1300 and one's a 1256, they're both going to run at 1256. That makes sense. Just like RAM does. You can put a 3200 and a 2666 stick of RAM together, and both your RAM sticks run at 2666. Okay, I ordered this dude's RAM, right? Yeah, accept job. Flight simulator computer in 2 days. I'm gonna reject his computer right now. I have two builds scheduled, because I'm gonna take this guy's build. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. That's in transit. Okay, Deer Hunter Sim at recommended. Recommended? Yeah. Deer Hunter. There is only recommended. 16820. Whoa. i7 8700? Wow. 820. i7 8700. And a GTX 1080. Okay. So if I'm gonna buy parts for this guy, and what's his budget? 5250. I should be able to get it well within 3500. Let's get the Antec P8. Power supply. He's gonna run an 8700 and a 1080. I'm gonna get him a cheap. Get him the 650 watt Cooler Master. This guy have. He likes Zotac. Zotac makes video cards, don't they? Yeah. Let's get him a 1080 Zotac real quick. Okay. That way we don't have to worry about that anymore. Storage doesn't matter. Use a 1 terabyte Seagate. Did this guy need a... No. Okay. Let's go with that MSI board. And we'll throw the 8700 on it. Cooler Master, Air Master Pro 4. Let's get that one. What are we looking at? This is for the previous computer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Case, power supply, motherboard, processor, and cooler. I'm missing the RAM. Memory. Let's get him 32 gigs of RAM. Alright, what am I buying him now? This should all work just fine. Yeah, see, so you're getting a good deal. Alright, well, so we'll just buy all of that. This is Magical Lorraine. Put that there. I really hope Jean doesn't come back with her computer again. Okay, this should be the case. Magical Lorraine. It is. Okay. We're gonna put her computer together first.